All right, just like that, I'm live. All right, so I took this week off basically from doing any kind of recording. This is kind of spur of the moment. I planned on doing this next week, but the wife is like, "You got to take and have something. You got to do something so I can try those biscuits." So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do afternoon tea with biscuits, basically. Now, I took and damn, and I can't remember which one of the loose leaf teas I tried. So, but yeah, first time trying loose leaf tea. So we about to attempt this. Take pour the tea. Oh wow, that's okay. Yeah. Ew, get the trash. Hopefully everybody's doing good today. What's up, Nick Chief? So the first thing I'm gonna try, just cause I think it sounds interesting, is the malted milk biscuits that I got. We don't have stuff like that, like malted milk style things over here, unless you get like malted milk. So I'm gonna try some of this. Now I do plan on doing it. I'm only doing a couple of the different types of biscuits that I got today. I've got a couple more, and I'm gonna save those. And next week I'm gonna do another stream trying those. I'm gonna take and do it as a charity stream. There's the Bryan House charity, which works with families who have kids that have developmental problems and things of that nature. And I'm gonna take and put a donation link, so anybody that watches that stream, while you're watching the stream, if you want to take and donate there, to take and help them out whatsoever, and we'll take a look at the charity as a whole as well. It just as a way of taking and maybe trying to get some extra money, some extra eyes on some on that place. And then the week after, I'll do another one. Apparently I dunked it for too goddamn long. Shit. So let's try this. That is good. Let me try the tea itself. I didn't add any sugar or milk to this, and it sounds like my neighbor's out there doing the damn mowing the yard. Cheers, everybody in here. Cheers, Nick Chief, Scotty the dog, O Jackson. What's up, Chipmunks, the Brutalist, Amy Louise, Andrew. Hopefully everybody's doing good today. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Johnny, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been using any sugar or milk with my teas. So, give me 1 second. I'll come right back with the and give you the name of the tea. All right, so this is the tea. Miles West Country loose leaf tea. I like that. So, let's see. Get the milk in. So I need milk in this. Everybody's saying need milk. Okay. Give me a minute or two. Let me try one or two of these biscuits, and I'll go get some milk. I don't take and use any sugar or milk in my tea, just because I like the flavor of the tea itself. So I've got some ginger nuts in there. I'm gonna save those for the next one. Currently offending a nation. Now you say that, and I've had many people take and tell me that take and enjoy tea the way that you enjoy it. So, now I know there's that a lot of folks do drink milk, do drink it with milk in theirs. Cheers to you, Clay Keaton. What up, Captain Batten? Blah, blah, blah. A cow biscuit. Damn it. All right, so here's what we're going to be trying now. The bourbon green. Yeah, bourbon. Cheers, Rachel. What's up, Spooky Chris? Oh my goodness. Bourbon. This is good. Oh my God. That is freaking fantastic. I've got some chocolate hobnobs in the fridge. My wife put them in the fridge. I've had chocolate hobnobs on here before. That shit right there with the way that chocolate melts. Oh my God. Those are just absolutely phenomenal with some tea. Well, see, Prezzer, if I hadn't already had Yorkshire tea and wasn't wanting to take and try at least something out of the 32 boxes that got sent to me, I'd be drinking the Yorkshire. That or the Smuggler's Brew by Cornish Brewing Company. Those two, I think, are my all-time favorites that I've tried, but yeah. Oh, my goodness. These right here are just fantastic. So, cheers, Aisha. I don't know. It could stand to be a little bit bigger, couldn't it? Not sure if it's big enough. A liter of tea at a time. Holy crap, yo. But you know what? You can never have enough good tea. No, I have not tried adding a drop or two of lemon juice in my tea. The only thing I've tried, the only tea that I've added lemon juice to is Earl Grey. Added like a drop of lemon juice and some honey. That's about the only way I can enjoy that. I know there's a lot of fans of Earl Grey, and I just can't get into it. It's just one of those. It's like, no, absolutely not, because it tastes like perfumed soap in liquid form. $14 cups a day. There you go. Try these right now. I don't know if I should be taking and dunking these, but I'm going to attempt it anyways. It's jam sandwich creams. So try that. It really does taste like tea. It really does taste like soap. That Earl Grey, like, it's just, I don't know. Dude, that is phenomenal. Oh, I think I might have just found me a favorite combination for dunking into my tea. Oh my God. That is so good. Cheers, Snowy. Thank you. Had Earl Grey once. Vile. That's funny. Okay, so rich tea biscuits don't dunk into the tea. Look like a tea etiquette, supposed to move the spoon from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, not stir and partake in cucumber sandwiches without any crust. Okay. Well, we don't have any cucumber sandwiches or spoon right now. At least without the milk and sugar, I didn't see a need for a spoon. Dunk everything. Wonder how well Little Debbie cakes taking dunk. Might have to try that out. Now, it's funny, since I've started drinking y'all's tea, I've yet to take and touch sweet tea. Like, I drink soda before I take and drink sweet tea now. Used to, sweet tea was my favorite thing. Being honest, though, as a redneck Southerner, kind of wondering how sweet tea made from y'all's, from some of the teas that I've got over here from y'all, how that would taste as sweet tea. Whether it could even become a sweet tea. I know, it's blasphemy, it's heretical, you know, y'all probably want to disown me right away, but inquiring minds and all that. Don't knick-knack some hot chocolate. That's Aisha, I don't know. It must be taking nips off the whiskeys that I've got over here when I'm not looking, because it's the only thing I can think. I haven't done anything for it to go out of focus, so. Cheers to you, LM. I love Stroop waffles. Taking and setting them over the tea and let it heat up and let it take and get nice and, because they're a lot more firm or chewier before you take and do that. So let them take and get a lot softer and chewier. Like, how do I take and just, anyways, yeah, I love Stroop waffles. Spoonful of honey, poor man's Earl Grey. I need to switch to another biscuit, but I don't want to because these are so goddamn good. Rich tea biscuit just collapsed. Hobnobs are the SAS. Ginger crunches. So like ginger nuts. I love ginger nuts. All right. My Lord. Well, I collect all kind of food in here for later. You know, got to have snacks once I get hungry again. I'm leaving some for the wifey. Don't worry, Aisha. I'm leaving some for the wifey. Now, these also interested me. Shortcake biscuits. I seen that. I was like, ooh, I like shortcake. Shortcake biscuits. Girls like your ginger nuts. All right, then. So have you pulled them all whenever you asked that? Or is that after you've pulled them? Just saying. That's not bad. I'm not sure that's my favorite type of biscuit, though. That's for sure. Easy. Don't be taking and talking down about fig rolls. I like stuff with figs in it. What up, Joey? Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers, Ryan. I appreciate that. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody that's a part of my community, I love y'all to death. Like, even if we've never... hopefully I can take and meet 50,000 of you, almost 50,000 of you. So that's a lot of folks, but I want to meet every one of you because I appreciate all the love and support that I get from y'all. And okay, so the shortcake biscuits, not really a fan. Not really a fan. I don't know, it's just too bland. Cheers, Chris. Cheers to everybody that's in here. Toast with marmalade. Oh. Don't have any biscuits. That's fine. Biscuits are not required. Let's see, what other ones did I bring? Save those for last. There we go. We'll try Golden Crunch Creams. Yes, I have had hobnobs. I love hobnobs. About once a month, I buy hobnobs. The dark, any of the tonic tea cakes that I've had, dark chocolate or the regular ones, those things are absolutely phenomenal. Like, I'm mad we don't have shit like that over here. Or we do, but it doesn't taste nowhere as good. It's not called a tea cake. It's got chocolate, got the like the biscuit bottom and the marshmallow stuff, but it doesn't taste anywhere as good. That right there, you're just like, you bite into it, and it's like heaven. It's like chocolate covered heaven. I think tea cakes are one of my favorite things I've had from over there. I've had Mr. Kipling. I've had the tarts. I've had the cherry tart or the Tartwell. And then what was the other thing I had? Oh my God, it was so good. It was like a little snack cake, but it was only like that wide and like that thick. God, it had like some kind of jam in the middle and a frosting on top in between like two pieces of sponge cake. Jesus Christ, that shit right there you can put on top of your head and your tongue beat your brains out trying to get to it. I mean, y'all got much better sweets than we've got over here. Y'all really do. When I tell folks that, a lot of times they're like, oh no. And if I tell friends, I'm like, dude, their stuff is so much better. They're like, oh no, there's no way. And it's like, Joey, there's a couple different websites you can go to based out of the UK that ship over here that you can get the Jaffa cakes from. Yeah, Bakewell Tart. That's what it was. Let's try dunking this. You could take this, break it in half, or crumble it. Crumble half of one, probably into your cup. Let it all rest at the bottom. Infuse the tea. Add over a pretty good amount of sweetness to your tea. You'd have like a dessert tea. Now, I'm not recommending that because then you have all that stuff at the bottom and stuff that's still floaties is stuck in between. But aha, you're right, Dusty. They don't. However, if I have tea out, I have to try to dunk it. Crumble a ginger biscuit on some honeycomb ice cream with Granny Smith apple cut up on the bottom. It sounds like, yeah, if you take that Granny Smith apple, take and cut it up, maybe bake it with some cinnamon and on top, cinnamon, maybe some nutmeg, put it at the bottom, put the ice cream on top, take and do what you just said with the ginger. You'd basically have a deconstructed apple pie. All right. Animal House are the teas that I've had so far. And now next week, when I take and do this when I take and do the tea stream as a charity stream, because all I'm doing is trying the different teas and then trying biscuits and different ones. I'll be able to take and have a wider range of stuff that I've tried. So far, out of the first set of stuff that I've had sent to me and stuff that I've bought myself, my two favorites, and about running neck and neck, is that Cornish Brewing Company's the Smuggler's Brew, and then the Yorkshire Gold. Now, Mr. Joey Edibles from STD podcast, you asked about Anthony Schwartz, why he dropped to the third round. It's because he had a shit quarterback the whole time he was at Auburn. Kid can play, but when you don't have somebody to throw it to you that can highlight and let you show off your ability better, you're not going to take and be in the first round, even though you might take and have the talent to do so. Yorkshire Gold is a crack cocaine of tea. Well, Dusty, what it is like Neil was awesome for taking in. I appreciate, and it is a lot of tea. But the fact that he enjoyed watching my first unboxing of the set of teas that he took and sent to me. He actually, with that Smuggler's Brew, the Cornish Brewing Company actually sent him a selection of their stuff because he had took and sent that as one of the things to me, and the review I give on it. They sent him a lot of stuff. So he was like, I enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. He's like, I'm going to take and send you some more teas to give you a little bit more, even better scope, because what he sent, other than like the Smuggler's Brew and the Brook and Bond, was like, it was regular like PG Tips, Tetley, and stuff like that, which I like those. Some of them I've taken add a little bit more. I actually add sugar and milk too, because I just the tea taste isn't just, it's not as good as I want it to be. I don't know. It doesn't have some of the same strong characteristics as like the Smuggler's Brew does, or even the Yorkshire Gold. So he decided he's going to take and send more to me to try, because I am still, even though I have, I am still pretty new to y'all having tea the way y'all make tea. Like I said, over here we'll boil water with about 3 or 4 tea bags in it. Pour that over some, after it's done boiling, we'll take and pour it over some sugar, add cold water on top of that, stir it all up and put it in the fridge. It's what we, it's our sweet tea. That's how we drink, at least here in the South, that's how we drink tea. So, but since like I said, since I've had the tea that's been sent to me, I've yet to take and have any sweet tea since then. It's just, I think y'all's tea is better. Let me take that off of there. All right. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, Joey, looking back on the Boston Tea Party, they should have thrown something else overboard, not tea. All right, so this go around, we got milk chocolate Oaties. So, actually, yeah, I am trying the different alcohol drinks. I've took and released the. I've actually already tried them. They've already been recorded. My tastings have already been recorded. I've got 2 more. I've got the Teeling small batch, and then Highland 12 still to take and release, because I took and released the tasting of the Lagavulin and the Penderin. So those I still have to take, and the last two I still have to actually release. So Isle of Man white whiskey. Now that sounds like something I need to try. Why is this thing stuck together? Neil, thank you again so much for the tea. This is actually the first time I'm trying the tea from the teapot, and I'm using the loose leaf tea. So, love it. It's I take and try it with some tea bags too, and to take and try the different flavor, you know, the different types of tea that you've sent. But I don't know. At least for the one that I'm using right now, for this, it's. I don't know how to describe it, but it does taste a little bit better than what it would coming out of my electric kettle, and even the one that I've got on for the stovetop. Got the strainer right here. Bloodstone, I will get to them. All right. I get so many requests. Like, I've got requests I'm still trying to catch up from like 4 months ago. The only time I take and go outside of the stuff that, you know, for newer reactions or recommendations that people take and give, outside of stuff that I'm trying to work through from older videos that have been requested, is stuff that if I take and see the title and take and go to the video to take and bookmark it, if what I see just from that one thing right there, as I pause, so that way it doesn't play and I don't fucking see shit, and I can bookmark it. If it looks like something that's going to be like super fucking interesting to me, that's like more interesting than what I'm trying to take and get through, that's the only time that I'll take and actually like bump something up. But as it stands, for the most part, I'm working my way through stuff that I've still got like 3 or 4 months ago requested. These milk chocolate Odies are good, but the milk chocolate hobnobs, like the regular hobnobs, way better. Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about, and I'm going to take and get to them. That the Cinderella had been requested for a while. Somebody happened to come along and be like, "Hey, Cinderella, you know, Jim Davis's Cinderella, pissed." I was like, "Well, that's more of a specific part of a whole long fucking production. You know, I already need to take and find the original production, but let me see if, you know, they've at least got this little spot right here on there." And they did. And I was like, well, at least that's part of it that I can put up for something that's been requested for months now on the channel. So, oh man, so that's, yeah, I don't like the Odies. They're not bad, but this will definitely be something that take me a minute to take and work through. It's just, I don't know, it's too gritty feeling in my teeth. I think that's the problem. These, however, are fire. These I could dunk all day. I think I can get fat as shit just off of these. Wait, what's that? Come here, do not take high tea anywhere. It's a ripoff for tourists. Tea and scotch. Yeah, Harry Enfield's going to be another one. Is another person I'm going to be looking more into. That, and I got so many comments of people like, "Hey, this is satire and stuff." I didn't realize that. I did not realize that at all when I looked at it. I go into everything without taking and having an ounce worth of like research to it or trying to look into it, because to me that leads to biased reactions. That leads to preconceived notions for reactions. So I go into everything as blind as humanly possible. So I didn't realize that the Harry Enfield "Women Know Your Limits." I didn't realize that was satire at all, or I didn't realize it was newer satire. I knew it was satire, but I figured it was something done older, longer ago. I didn't realize it was that new. So I was like, wow, they couldn't do that today. And so, I've had a lot of folks that I've had respond back to me like, bro, I went into this blind. I didn't realize it was that new, or otherwise, my reaction might have been a little bit different. All right. So I just wanted to do this real quick. My God, this tea is so good. It's almost like it's got a cleaner flavor almost out of a teapot, if that makes any kind of sense. So, are you calling Pilkington? Who are you asking that? Craig Henshaw. Oh, I see the reason why you asked him that. Because Carl's been to China. All right, so this is just something short I was wanting to do. Just try these biscuits that have been sent to me. Try one of the teas next week. All right, next week. I'm gonna set it for Wednesday. Next week on Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. About 10 o'clock my time, so about 3 o'clock y'all's time. I'm gonna take and do another one of these. Or actually, you know what? Piss on it. I'll take and do it just before 5 o'clock y'all's time. So about the same time this one started, I'm gonna do another one. However, this one is that one's gonna be for charity. Take and drink some tea, eat some biscuits. We're gonna take a look at the Bryan House charity. We'll take and have a donation link. So that way, if you want to take and donate to their cause, you can. And we'll do this we'll take and do one of those type streams about every 2 weeks, even if I've got to take and buy some biscuits to take and have the tea with and stuff like that. So, that being said, thank you everybody that's here. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for stopping in. I got to get off of here and go get some groceries before I go get my kids. Y'all all have a very, very lovely day. Bryan House, it takes and serves families and children that have developmental, behavioral, and other disabilities. Thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you so very much. They take and provide not only counseling and teaching services and stuff like that, but they also provide services to parents that need it if like a child has had a disease or something like that, or the problem that they have has caused them to be at the end of life. They take and offer services for the family that way, and it also take and keep the kids, take and give the like if parents want to take and have a night or two to themselves, they can kind of de-stress a little bit. The staff they'll take and watch over the kid, and they take and give them the proper care that they deserve, so the parents can take and get a little bit of a break and a little bit of that mental de-stressing and stuff like that, which is, a lot of times people in those situations, I'm sure, is a godsend. So that's gonna be the first one. I'm gonna reach out to the London Autism Society because they've actually emailed me, and this is happening, and I'm doing all this later than what I wanted to, because my whole goal a couple months ago was start looking at once a week, or once every other week, charities that could use some help, or that I think are, be pretty good at taking, give some help, especially with the way everything's going with this pandemic and stuff like that. So I've started doing this a little bit later than what I originally wanted to, but there are a couple places I'm going to be reaching out to. And if I don't reach out to them, I'm still going to take and put a donation link up, or take and do a stream, take and do some tea, take and do some talking, look at their stuff. So that way, if people want to, if they're able to take and help and donate a little bit, they can. So, that being said, y'all all be good to each other. Love yourselves, and thank you so very much for stopping in. Y'all got to take and watch Fat Boy take and have some biscuits and tea. Y'all have a good one.